The love story of the shepherd boy in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush pastures. There lived a young shepherd boy named Armin. Every morning, as the sun peeked over the horizon, Armin would lead his flock of sheep to the meadows, where they would graze on the rich, green grass. Despite the simplicity of his life, Armin was content. He found solace in the rhythmic bleating of his sheep and the gentle whisper of the wind through the trees. Armin's days were filled with the humble tasks of a shepherd, guiding his sheep, protecting them from wolves, and ensuring they were healthy and well-fed. Yet, amidst this routine, Armin's heart held a secret, an unspoken love for a girl named Lila, who lived in the village. Lila was the daughter of a wealthy merchant. Her beauty was renowned throughout the village, her long, dark hair cascading down her back like a silken waterfall, and her eyes sparkling with the light of 1,000 stars. Every time Armin saw her, his heart would flutter like a caged bird. But he knew his place in the world. He was just a shepherd boy, and she was the daughter of a man of means. The divide between them seemed insurmountable. Despite this, Armin could not help but dream. Each night, as he lay beneath the vast canopy of the night sky, he imagined a world where he could be with Lila. He dreamed of walking with her through the meadows, hand in hand, with the scent of wild flowers in the air and the song of birds in the trees. In his dreams, the barriers of class and status melted away, leaving only their love, pure and unrestrained. One day, fate took an unexpected turn. A fierce storm swept through the village, bringing with it torrents of rain and howling winds. The river that ran through the village swelled, threatening to flood the homes of the villagers. Armin, who was out in the fields with his sheep, quickly guided them to higher ground. As he did so, he noticed a figure struggling in the water near the riverbank. It was Lila. Without a second thought, Armin sprang into action. He dove into the raging waters and swam with all his might towards Lila. The current was strong, but his determination was stronger. He reached her just as she was about to be swept away and pulled her to safety. Exhausted but relieved, they lay on the riverbank, catching their breath. Lila looked at Armin with eyes full of gratitude and something else, admiration. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice trembling. "You saved my life." Armin smiled, his heart swelling with a mixture of relief and joy. "I couldn't let anything happen to you," he replied softly. For a moment, they simply looked at each other, the world around them forgotten. Word of Armin's bravery spread quickly through the village. The villagers praised him for his courage, and Lila's father, the merchant, invited Armin to his home to personally thank him. Despite the opulent surroundings, Armin remained humble, his thoughts only of Lila. As the days turned into weeks, a bond began to form between Armin and Lila. They would meet in secret, away from the prying eyes of the villagers, and talk for hours. They shared their dreams, their fears, and their hopes for the future. With each passing day, their love grew stronger, like a vine reaching towards the sun. However, their secret could not remain hidden forever. One evening, as they met by the old oak tree on the edge of the village, Lila's father discovered them. Furious, he forbade Lila from seeing Armin again, declaring that a shepherd boy was not worthy of his daughter's hand. Heartbroken but undeterred, Armin vowed to prove himself. He knew that only by achieving something extraordinary could he bridge the gap between their worlds. With a heavy heart, he left the village, embarking on a journey to seek his fortune. Years passed. Armin faced countless challenges and hardships, but he never gave up. He worked tirelessly, saved every coin, and eventually amassed a small fortune. Along the way, he learned many skills and earned the respect of those he met. Finally, Armin returned to the village, no longer a simple shepherd boy but a man of means and experience. He went straight to Lila's home and asked for her hand in marriage. Seeing the determination in Armin's eyes and recognizing the love he had for his daughter, the merchant relented. Armin and Lila were married in a joyous ceremony attended by the entire village. The fields and hills that had once been the backdrop to Armin's lonely days as a shepherd now witnessed the celebration of his and Lila's love. Together, they built a life filled with happiness, proving that love, true and unwavering, can overcome any obstacle.